Hello everybody, so welcome back to the videos teaching about the describing appearance. So this is the worksheets 2. So if you look at this worksheet, you will know that there are actually different ways to talk about people's appearance. So say for example, Allison is of medium height. Allison is of medium height and slim. So besides medium, we can also use average to talk about height. So Allison is of medium or average height and slim. So just to make sure that don't say Allison is height, because height here is a noun. So help me jot notes please. So you can see I'm trying to use 2 different colors to take the notes. And don't forget to make sure to use your highlighter. So let's go to the boy then. So the boy is Brian. So Brian is easy. For this one, he's short and slim. So what about Carolyn? So the girl on the right hand side. Carolyn is tall. So we know that tall is an adjective. And she is of average build, or we can say that she is of medium build. Again, so is of build. Is of average build, is of medium build. So build here is a noun. Okay? So we have 2 sentences here. Carolyn is tall. She is of average build. She is of medium build. And build here is a noun. So when we say a person is of average build, it means that she is not very fat, but also not very thin. So let's look at the tallest guy here. So you look at the man, and his name is Josh or John. Okay, John is tall, and he is overweight. Or we can say he is chubby. Okay? Overweight. Okay? Overweight. So this is an adjective. So besides using some nouns and adjectives to describe people's appearance and also their height and also their build, there are also some expressions to talk about people's height. So let's look at this mini table. Brian is 100 cm tall. Allison is 150 cm tall. Carolyn is 175 centimeters tall. And Josh is 190 meters tall. So when we say Brian is 100 centimeters tall, we can also change a way to talk about his height, and that is Brian is 1 meter tall. So Brian is 1 meter tall. So what about Allison? Allison is 150 centimeters tall, and we can also say that Allison is 1.5 meters tall. Okay, so if you compare, if you do a comparison between Brian and Allison, you will know that we got an extra S here. Just like mathematics, okay? 1 cm is 1 centimeter. 2 cm is 2 centimeters. Okay, so all I want you to learn is 1.5 meter. So what about Carolyn? Carolyn is 175 centimeters tall, or we may say that Carolyn is more than or, okay, so Karen is more than 1.7 meters tall. Or we may also say that Carolyn is over 1.7 meters tall. Okay? So repeat, more than and over. And don't forget, it's more than 1. The number is more than 1, so we have to put an S for the meters. So I hope that is alright. So let's go to George then. Excuse me. George is 190 centimeters tall, or we may say that George is around 2 meters tall. George is around 2 meters tall. However, we got some other expressions to talk about it. So we can also say George is almost 2 meters tall. Okay, let me be lazy, okay? So we may also say that George is about 2 meters tall. And don't forget, we got 3 of them. So you can see Josh is around 2 meters tall, Josh is almost 2 meters tall, and Josh is about 2 meters tall. Okay, so next time you can use some other expressions to talk about height rather than just saying, oh, I am 145 centimeters tall. So it would be very boring if you talk about the height in this way every single time. And last but not least, for the teaching part, I would like you to get to know the 4 pictures. So you can see there are 2 boys and 2 girls, right? So the 2 boys are not thin and the 2 girls are not fat. So how can you describe them? Look at this one. The first one on the left-hand side. Obviously, look at the belly here. Do you think this person is healthy? I don't really think so. I think this is a negative meaning, okay? So this boy, the body size is really, I'm really worried about his body size. So I guess this boy is fat. Okay? But what about the boy in the third picture? Just like Mr. Chan, we got a little bit of tummy. I think this boy needs to do more exercise, but overall speaking, he's still healthy. So I think this boy is a chubby boy, and also this boy is a little bit overweight. Okay, so this boy is a little bit overweight, but overall speaking, the body size is still okay. So we use chubby and overweight to positively talk about his body size. So what about girls? So this girl on the right hand side is too thin. Okay, it's too thin. Okay, when we use too, it's not good. Okay, and we say this is yeah, it's too thin. So it has a negative meaning. And for the girl in the second picture, I'm sure you know it. So this is slim. Okay, I hope all the girls in 1A can have a slim body. Alright, so let's go to the correction part. So if you know, there are 6 mistakes in the passage, and I would like you to do proofreading about it. So let's go through it and try to write the correct version on the lines. My brother is 8 years old. He is low and slim. We cannot say a person is low. We can say that a person is short. Okay, so let me do an example here. My brother is 8 years old. He is short and slim. So you try to use your highlighter to show me that you have done the corrections. Okay? See? So, I can be lazy, but you cannot. Okay? Now, I would like you to focus on the passage. So if you know the corrections on the passage, you can do corrections on those lines. Clear? My sister is 12 years old. She is high and of average build. So look at this one, and of average build. Mr. Jan just talked about it in the first page. So I guess there is no problem for the yellow part, but there's something wrong with this word high. So we cannot say a person is high. A person should be tall. Okay, so she is tall and of average build. My father is very tall, correct? In fact, he is more 2 meters tall. Okay, if you go back to the first page, you will see that we don't say more 2 meters. We say more. Oh, sorry, I used the wrong color. He is more than 2 meters tall and a little bit overweight. Overweight is a verb, so actually we should change it to an adjective. My mother is slim and of medium high. So, and of medium, something goes wrong here. If you go back to the first page, should be and of medium height. I'm 11 years old and I am 1.5 meters tall. So if the number is bigger than 1, so we don't use meter anymore, we use meters. So are you clear? So let's go to the part 3 altogether then. I'm sure you know all the meanings after watching the part 1 of this video. So let's just go straight and check the answers. Dear May, I'm 14 years old and very tall. I'm what 2 meters tall because of this one. So let me circle 2 meters tall. So I'm the what person in my school. So you can see that for number 1, 2, and 3. Question number 1, 2, and 3 are talking about the same stuff, and that is related to 2 meters tall. Okay, so we know that number 1, the answer is tall, because for question number 1, 2, and 3, and the words around them, they are all about the height and how tall the girl is. Sorry, a boy is, it's Jim, okay? So we know the question number 1, the answer is tall. So I'm what 2 meters tall? I am, do you see around? Okay, we don't see around, the answer is almost. So I'm the what person in my school? Help me highlight the word the. So I'm the, so do you say I'm the tall person in my school? If you want to stress on your height, I guess you're trying to do a comparison. So we need to use comparatives and superlatives to talk about the adjectives. So we don't use tall anymore. We use taller than, or we use the tallest. So we here to see the word the, so the answer should be the tallest. People are always asking me to get books, which are on what shelves in the library. Shelves, if you don't know the meaning, I give you the Chinese meaning here. So how can you describe them? If you, people always ask you for help because they can't get the books, but you can get the books because you are very tall, right? And if the book is put on the bookshelf in the library and they can't get it, we can state that the bookshelf is really, really high. So that is the answer of number 4, high. I'm good at games like basketball. I'm also quite what because I don't eat a lot and I play a lot of sports. So this is the hint. Don't eat, play sports. So if you see a person who doesn't eat and who plays a lot of sports at the same time, Obviously, this is not Mr. Chen, this is Lotus or this is Haruko. So they are quite slim, okay? Because they're trying to maintain their body size. My sister is the opposite. She's very, so look at the word opposite. So you are slim, and your sister obviously is fat, right? But we don't see the word fat around because we are trying to talk about the adjectives in a positive way. But let's look at a few more sentences to decide the answers then. So she is filled. Okay, we skip this one because we need to get more information to guess the answer of number 6. In fact, she's the what girl in her class? The girl. Okay, the again. She's only 1.4 meters tall. Again, so question 6, 7, and 8 are talking about the same topic, and that is related to the height. 1.4 tall. Okay, so you got it. We got 2 meters tall for question number 3, and we can also have 1.4 what tall in question number 8. So the smart you will know the answers quickly. So number 8, meters. So let's go back to number 7 then. In fact, she is the girl. So again, we use superlative here. So number 7, the answer should be the shortest. And for question number 6, the answer should be short. Number 9, she's also what because she loves eating pizza and ice cream. So love eating. If a person who loves eating, I guess she or he is like Mr. Chan because we are all overweight. So can we go to question number 10 altogether? My mother and father are of what weight? Okay, so Mr. Chan just talked about it before. Weight here is a noun. And we need to use some adjectives to describe the noun, and that is average. Oh, I'm sorry, I used the wrong color again. In fact, he is what than 2 meters tall. Okay, what than 2 meters tall? Number 11, the answer is more than. Okay, that's it for the answer checking video. Thanks for watching. Bye.